Assalamu alaikum, hello everyone. I'm gonna solve some topical questions, topic 4, Stoichiometry, paper 4, IGCSE chemistry. So let's begin. This is question 2. So calcium chloride 5, CaClO32 is made by reacting calcium hydroxide with chlorine gas according to the following equation. May you see. Point A here, 8.88 grams of calcium hydroxide and 7200 centimeter cube of chlorine gas are mixed together. So this is calcium hydroxide according to the equation, and this is chlorine gas. Okay, so the first point, which is I, how many moles is 8.88 grams of calcium hydroxide? So now we focus on calcium hydroxide, which is according to the equation, its formula is CaOH2. So we need to calculate how many moles. Actually, guys, to calculate how many moles generally, we need to use this relation. So in case if you need to calculate number of moles, which is N, can say it's N, number of moles, it equals, so here is the mass or the given mass of the substance, okay, divided the formula mass, or you can say the mass of 1 mole. So you can say molecular mass, so we can say MR, or you can write it like this, MR, the relative molecular mass. Actually, guys, we need to memorize this expression because it's really important. We're gonna use it so many. So it's important to memorize that number of moles. You can calculate it by take the mass of the given mass divided the molecular mass of the same substance. So actually we need to calculate MR first of all. So let's go. So we need to calculate the mass of 1 mole. So this is 1 mole of calcium hydroxide equals. So you know directly, guys, we need to use the periodic table. So we need here calcium, we need oxygen, and we need hydrogen. So let's go. So this is calcium here in group 2. This is calcium. And again, the relative molecular mass, this is 40.1 in particular. We need hydrogen. So this is hydrogen. We need oxygen. So this is oxygen, 60. So calcium 40.1, hydrogen 1, and then oxygen 16. So here we have, this is calcium. I substitute now calcium, which is 40.1 plus, this is O, which is 16, plus H, which is 1, and times 2. Okay, so here we have, this is finally, it will be 74.1, or you can round it off to be, you know, like only 74, okay, grams. So this is now the molecular mass, which is MR. Again, guys, so this is, I calculated now MR, this one down. So finally we can calculate number of moles. So we take the given mass, which is 8. So here we have the given mass, which is 8.88. So we can write down here number of moles. According, we can use this expression. So it's 8.88 divided 7/4, and then we can get, let's do it in calculator together. So can say 8.88 divided 7/4 equals, so it's 0 equals 0.12 moles. So we can copy here, and of course you can also, it's 0.12 moles. This is the first way. Okay. Double I, how many moles of chlorine gas is 7200 centimeter cube? You know, guys, in case of calculating number of moles in case of gases, you know, we can use also this relation or this expression. You know, guys, 1 mole of any gas in the STP standard temperature and pressure, it occupies a specific volume which is 24 decimeter cube. And all the time, guys, take care of this decimeter cube, because in question you will have like centimeter cube, and you should say divided 1000 in order to be decimeter cube. Okay, so in case of you need to calculate number of moles of any gas, we can use this relation directly. So M now for the gas, number of moles, equal the volume, and now this is, the volume of 1 mole, which is 24. So we can use this relation all the time to calculate the number of moles of any gas. So we can use it directly here, guys. So we need, this is actually N, number of moles, equals the given volume, which is, take care, guys, this is 7200. So I said we should change it to be decimeter cube. So it's gonna be 7.2 decimeter cube now, decimeter cube divided 24. So you can do it in calculator, guys. So it's 7.2 divided 24, so it's 0.3 moles. Okay, so now this is triple I. What is the maximum number of moles of calcium? And take care here, guys, this is the maximum number of moles of calcium chlorate. So calcium chlorate, guys, this is the product here. That can be made from 8.88 grams of calcium hydroxide and 7200 centimeter cube of chlorine gas. Guys, the word maximum number of moles of calcium chlorate. So we should check the stoichiometry of the equation itself here. This is first of all. And second of all, we should compare number of moles we already got. So see, guys, this is 0.12. This is calcium hydroxide. And number of moles here of chlorine is 0.3. Which one is smaller? Of course, this is 0.12. So guys, something's called limiting reactant. Limiting reactant, which is the reactant that controls the stoichiometry because its amount is less than the second one. So this reactant, which is calcium hydroxide here, because its number of moles is, this number of mole is less than number of moles of chlorine gas. So this is called now the limiting reactant. So this will govern all stoichiometry of the equation. So in this case we say 0.12 according to the stoichiometry of calcium hydroxide, CaOH2, that controls now the products, will produce how many moles of calcium chlorate. So here, according to the stoichiometry, here we have, you see, guys, 6 moles. This is 6. It produces 1 mole only of calcium chlorate, as you see. So according to the equation here, so every 6 moles of calcium hydroxide, they produce 1 mole of calcium chlorate. Okay, so we need to calculate this value. So we use cross multiplication. So 0.12 multiply 1 divided 6. So here we can say 0.12 multiply 1, so this is the same, divided 6. So I do it now. 0.12 divided 6, so it's 0.02 moles. So this is the maximum number of moles we can get according to the values given. Okay, this is ID now. What is the maximum mass? Take care, guys, this is mass now. The one above is moles, but this is mass of calcium chlorate that can be made from 8.88 grams of calcium hydroxide and 7200 centimeter cube of chlorine gas. Actually, guys, we can directly now take number of moles given now, which is 0.02, and then multiply directly to the molar mass. So we need actually, guys, to calculate the molar mass or the MR, so of the calcium chlorate. So 1 mole of calcium chlorate, this one, guys, here, CaClO32. So you can copy the formula. Ca, here is ClO32 equals. So this is, guys, of course, you don't need to memorize the formula. You copy it directly from the equation now. And then we need to go to the periodic table again. So this is calcium, this is oxygen, and we need also chlorine now. It's 35.5 as I see. So we can substitute directly now. Ca is 40.1 plus, this is chlorine, which is 35.5 plus, here is oxygen 16, this is times 3, and everything is times 2. Okay, so I make the first one quickly. So this is plus 35.5 equals times 2. So this is 167, this is everything here, 167 plus 40.1, so it's 207.1. So this value can be rounded off to be 207. Okay, so this is the mass of 1 mole of, as you see, this is calcium chlorate, 1 mole. So we need, guys, to calculate now the maximum mass according to the number of moles we have. So actually we have 0.02. So now the maximum mass equals 207 times number of moles, which is 0.02. So we will have, this is 4.14. So this is the maximum mass, which is 41.2. Okay, hopefully it was clear, guys. Thank you so much. See you next week.